You're breathing in through the nose. Hold. Breathe out through the mouth. And again, breathe in through the nose. Hold. Breathe out through the mouth and just let yourself soften, be very relaxed. Try and feel that the back isn't too stiff. And then on your next exhale, with your arms staying straight, just curl your tailbone underneath you so you're rounding your back. Breathe out, bring your head and shoulders forward, press into your sit bones and grow up gently towards the ceiling. So breathing out, just gently wake up your lower back, just gently curl into the lower back. Exhale forward, inhale up. So be very soft with yourselves, not forcing anything, just exploring, seeing whether there's anything that's uncomfortable in your lower back. And then rocking forward, restacking your spine, bringing your head up. Well done. I'm going to turn my chair to face the front now, but you're going to be doing the same thing. You're going to roll back. You're going to nod your head forward, press into your arms, lift your chest this time, and allow your back to arch a little bit more. Now start to curl from your tailbone, your lower back, your middle back, then into your upper back, and let your head drop. So all the time you're doing this, your fingertips are staying in the same position on your legs. You're not rolling so far back that you slide your arms back. You're lifting your chest, pressing into your arms. Then start from the tail. Be very conscious of your tailbone curling underneath you, softly rounding into your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. Let your head hang down and look into your tummy. Start to press into your sit bones to restack your spine, lift your chest, lift your gaze, and then just allow your sit bones to drop. So you're all very, very soft in your back. Allow your arms just to hang down by your sides. And then spiral. So you spiral from the little finger, the pinky finger, turning through the wrists, the elbows, into the armpits to allow your chest to open and your head to slightly tilt back. And then roll from the thumb to the little finger, rolling your palms to face outwards as you roll your shoulders in. So it's a spiral. You're spiraling little finger, fourth finger, third finger, second finger, thumb, palms face upwards, the chest is lifting, and in reverse. Thumb, index finger, middle finger, fourth finger, little finger. Last one, spiral, bring that up, lift the chest, lift the arms up. Bring your palms together, and as you pull your palms down, once again, round your back and sink back off your sitting bones, rounding back in towards the back of the chair. Drop your arms and lift up as you breathe in. So you're going to do about 4 of these, and now I want your attention to turn to your feet. So as you roll back, you've got your feet pressing down into the floor. As you roll up, you're slightly pulling with your feet to bring yourself up. So rounding back, your feet are pressing down, not letting your feet slide forward or back, keeping the action in the foot area. And then feel a pull as if you're pulling your heels towards you. And bring your arms up, okay? So if you want to give a little push with your feet to roll back, that's also great. Feeling your hamstrings working. And pull with your feet to bring you up. Breathe in, lift the arms, lift the chest. And push with the feet to round your back backwards. And pull with the feet to lift your arms up. Bring your hands up. Good. Now, bring your elbows across your body. Squeeze them in and round your back backwards. Bring your hands back up to the ceiling, but together. And then pull the other elbow across You're just squeezing it across, looking down first of all as your back rounds, then lift the arms up. Looking down as your back rounds, and lift the arms up. And pull the elbow across, think of looking down over your shoulder that's towards the floor. Lift up, bring your arms up. We're taking the arms to the side again. Now just take them halfway down. Open your arms. Press one into the side of your knee, just the knee, and the other towards the ceiling, and just open and look up towards the ceiling, up towards your top hand. And then round your back and bring your arms back down, or your arm, and then lift the arms back up again. So you're bringing the elbow across. You're going to open the arm. You're not too collapsed down. Press into your knee, resist with your knee, rotate to look up. Bring your hand back down. Bring the arms down and bring them up again. Let's do two more. So inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze across and open. And inhale to just rotate your chest up. And then bring your arms back down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze across. Lift the arm up. Twist. Bring your arm back down. And just let your arms drop and lift them back up. Good. Now take your feet nice and wide. Pull your arms down and round your back. Good. Bring your hands onto your legs. So I've got my toes facing the front. You probably can't see. But from here, I want you to round your back. So if you're going, if I do it sideways on, it's exactly the same as before. You're rounding the back. Going backwards. It's a little harder to reach your knees because they're further away. Now scoop up the tummy, round the tummy. Try and drop your head down into your lap, pressing into your hands. Lift your head, lift your chest, and press yourself up with a flat back. So we're starting from the tail, rounding, diving the head forward. Breathing in, pressing into the arms, lift the chest, lift the gaze, straighten your arms, lean back. Curl from the tail, round your back. Dive your head forward, lift your head first, press into your arms, rock back. Do one more like that, so rolling down, lifting your head, lifting your chest, lifting up. Now stay where you are, leaning back. You're going to start from your head, like you're doing a roll down. Drop your chin, roll through your shoulders, roll through your middle back, roll through your lower back, dive the head down. And then start from the head, start from the shoulders, start from the upper back, and once again press up. Lean back, start from your head, your shoulders, your upper back, your middle back, your rounding. Dive your head forward once again. Lift up through the head, the neck, the shoulders, pull the tummy drum tight. Come up, make sure you're using your tongue. Leaning back, you're starting with the head, neck, shoulders, upper back, middle back, lower back, lean forward, lift the head, push into your arms and come all the way back up again. Lovely. I'm going to face forward again. So take one leg out to the side. Placing your elbow or your forearm down on your thigh, lift up your arm and take yourself over into a great big side bend. Reach. And then dragging your foot back, bring your arm down. So as the leg slides out, push into the side of your foot and side bend over. Pull the arm and the leg back at the same time and place your hand back down. Push the leg and the arm out at the same time. And back at the same time. Keep swapping. Inhale. Exhale, bring it back. Okay, over to this side that we've just left, and we're going over and side bending. Okay, now pull your tummy in, feel your back rounding and rotate. Bringing your arm parallel to the floor and seeing if you can twist so you bring your chest over your thigh. Can you now tuck your head under your arm and bring yourself back into your side bend? And then bring the arm and the leg back together. Okay, so quite a lot of work goes on in the hip when you do this. So you're going over. Now feel, first of all, your ribs lift and you're rotating from under the ribs and you feel your back leg roll inwards, so you're right on the edge of that foot. Now as you come back, see if you can work from the foot to rotate yourself back and then bring your arm and your leg back. Lovely movement. It's really turning the leg in the hip socket. So up and over again. See if you can rotate right from your foot to bring yourself forward. So you're barely on the chair, you're just hovering on that chair. And then rotate from your foot to your knee, through your hip, and bring everything back. Last one. Breathing in. Over. Rotate and reach. And de-rotate. And drag your leg all the way back. And bring your feet back down. Excellent. Okay, so what you want to be able to do now is that with your feet. You want to be able to slide your feet forward. So sitting on your chair, perched on the front, so you haven't got the backs of your legs right on the chair, otherwise your legs don't move properly. And you can do all kinds of things with your hands. You can hold the bottom of your chair if you find that easier. You can just let your arms hang down by your sides. But the one thing you do not want to be doing is arching your back. Okay, so you're going to be using your tummy for support. You want to feel those sit bones down. And I want you just to pull one leg back and reach one leg forward. And then the other. So as you do that, just watch that your hips aren't rocking backwards and forwards. You're in the sort of beginnings of an imprint. Lovely. So just feel, as you reach your leg forward, you're pulling back with your tummy, like a little pump. That's it. Just reaching, 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 reaching. Last two, reach. Last one, and then bring your leg back. All right, now we're going to do a circle with one leg. I'm going to circle this leg. This leg stays absolutely still. So once again, do what you want to with your arms, but reach your leg out. Circle it out to the side. Now this is all staying square. I want you to roll your knee so it reaches towards the opposite wall and draw your heel back in and then bring your leg back. Okay, so it's a very similar thing to doing an oyster stretch. We want to get that rotation into the hip and then bring it back. So everything's happening in the hip joint. And back. Good. Two more. Reach. And heel comes in first. Reach. Heel pulls in first. I think we've got more, sorry. Probably added a bit more than I should have. Okay, now our opposite direction. So you've got to rotate out first, reach your leg out, circle it back, bring it back in. Rotate first, out, forward, back. And let's do two more. Try and keep this absolutely still. I can feel my leg wanting to go with me. I can feel my hip and my ribs wanting to go with me. Last one. And then bring your leg back. Great. Okay, so the other side. This one stays still. You reach. You circle. First one, really focus on trying to get that rotation into the top of your femur. And then forward. Okay, so I know this hip is much stiffer than the other one, so I have to do a little bit more work here so that I don't cheat and make it much bigger than I can manage. So I'm trying to imagine the thigh bone in the hip socket, rotating in the hip. Okay, so reach, out, knee out, heel in. All right, now reverse that. So the knee's going first, reach out, circle forward, bring your heel back. Rotate from the hip, out, and back. And rotation. Lovely. Okay, so I don't know if any of you can feel that as you do that, your sit bones want to come off the surface. Do not let them. Really feel as if you're pressing down using your abdominals to stabilize your pelvis as just your leg works. Beautiful. Okay, now once again, just sitting slightly off the sit bones. I want you to take both legs out, circle them both out, spiral them both, and bring your heels back together first. Okay, so forward, out, open and in. Reach, out and in. Last two. Find that curve. That's it. Find that spiral in the hip joint. And then finish and reverse. And forward. And forward. 3. Try and keep your heels down if you can. Toes down, heels down. Tummy working, no backs arching. Last one. Reach, bring your legs back and bring them in towards you. Just give your legs a little bit of a shake. Right, from here, we're going to engage the tummy. So if you look at me sideways on, you want to be in this position rather than that position. If you need to, hold underneath your chair to pull your shoulders down, give yourself some weight. Because we're going to start some abdominal, just getting the abdominals working. And let arms hanging down by your sides. And we're going to do a little prance, a little jump with the foot. And you're not meant to be like an elephant and landing heavily on the floor. You want to spring off toe, ball, heel. Landing toe, ball, heel. Okay, we're doing it with both feet. So engage the tummy and you are jumping. Really soft landing as the toe, the ball and the heel land down. Keep going. Very softly but not leaning backwards, engaging your tummy. Arms hanging down if you can. Bring the knees right up. Use the foot to give you that explosive jump. Okay, now we're jumping out for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and in. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and out. So jump, engage the tummy. You're not necessarily using your legs very much. They're just coming up. You're using your feet and out and in and hold and now run. So imagine you're landing very softly on your toes, getting down to your heels. Keep running. Engaging your tummy and lower your feet down. Well done. Take your legs out. Bring your hands onto your knees and just take your chest forward for a nice long stretch forward. Roll your spine all in. Inhale, take your body forward. Bring it right forward, right forward, right forward. Drop your head round your back and bring yourself up. Last one. And then roll up. Okay, now I'm going to do this sideways on. We're going to do a knee fold. So as you do a knee fold, feel you curling your tailbone underneath you. Breathing out and bring one knee up and just bring your hands around it. Just draw the knee in towards you. So you've got a sense of really engaging your tummy, but not leaning back into the chair, and then lower the foot down. So your normal position, and then engage the tummy as you float up your knee. Just take it in one hand, draw it in towards you so you feel the back curving, and then reach down. Okay? So let's just lift up the one knee again. Without the arms. Keep the position, lower the foot down, restack your spine. Fold up the other leg. Lower the foot down, roll up. Well done. Now roll back and bring up both legs. Hold, deep curl, and then let your arms go. And without moving position, lower your feet down, and then restack your spine. So once again, let's try that again. Just scoop and lift. Find the curve, otherwise you're going to fall off your chair. Bring your knees in. Keep those abdominals working. Lower your feet down and restack the spine. Okay, so we're going to do one leg up, the other leg up, one leg away from you. Now take your hands and just hold your knee and curl your tailbone underneath you, just to make it easier. Now I want 10 pulses inwards with this leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring both legs up, lower your feet down, restack your spine. So keep turning around so you can see it from a different perspective. Bring both legs up again. This leg is staying in, the other leg is reaching out. It's not up in the air, it's at an angle. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's incredibly difficult because you're wobbling. 10, bring both legs in, scoop and lower your feet down. All right, once again, fold up, bring the knees up, take out one leg. Keep your arms down, hold the back of your chair if you need to, just reach, fold that leg back in again. The other one, reach, try not to let your back position change, your tummy position, and back, and reach. We're going into single leg stretch, and fold, and reach down, and fold, and reach down. Hold the back of your chair, hold underneath your chair, or just let your arms drop. And then fold both knees in, lower your feet down. Just take a moment to stretch your back. Okay, stop if it's too uncomfortable, if you're finding it too difficult, or if you're just tired. Okay, so we're going to roll back now. We're going to fold the legs up, hold them up. Bring one hand behind your head, bring the other hand behind your head. Curl your tailbone under you. Once again, single leg stretch. Reach and reach and reach and 4, 5, 6. We're going to do 8, 7, 8. Bring both knees in. Lower your feet down and restack your spine. All right, sorry Jamie, you didn't have a warm-up. Okay, so now we're going into the crisscross. So into our obliques. So if you just do it with one leg first of all on the floor, fold up one knee, curl your tailbone underneath you, bring that leg in towards you, rotate so you're bringing your elbow towards your knee, and then bring the foot down as you bring yourself back to center. Other side, curl back, twist, tuck your tail under you, keep your elbows wide, lower your foot back down as you bring yourself back to center. Okay, let's try and do 2 more of those, just that warm up of rotating and leaning back into the lower back and then rolling up to center. You are trying to use your abdominals, not just your leg muscles to do this. And lower down. Good, just sit up tall. Round your back. Bring your legs up. Going across to this leg. Rotate, bring the knee across. And bring the knee back up. And twist. I've got a wall behind me, which is a bit of a problem, but you get the general idea. 4. And 3. And 2, and 1, and then knees up. Everybody bring the knees up, lower the feet down. I saw that. Spread the legs out, bring your hands onto your legs, and just lean forward into a stretch. Roll your spine up. Bring your feet back to parallel now. Stretch out one leg, doesn't matter which leg it is. Lift your arms up. Lean forward with a flat back. Lean forward over that leg. So don't let your chair slide back too much. Just lean. Then roll your spine all the way up. Okay, lift the arms up again. You're going to keep that same leg forward. Lean. Lift your head this time. Then sliding your hands up your leg, bring your leg up with you. So you're lifting your leg and you're going to place it across the other leg, like you've got normal crossed legs. Take the hand and place it on the side of your knee. Place the other hand, oh, hang on, going the wrong way. Hand on the side of the knee, the other hand on the side of the chair. So you want your opposite hand on your knee. Rotate, look over your shoulder, breathe in. And bring yourself back to center. And again, breathing in. And back to center. Slide your hands down. I want the opposite hand to take the foot, if you can manage this, or else take hold of your trousers or your shin. Bending your knee, bring your leg up. Okay? And you're going to push that leg into the hand. If you can only hold your trousers, that's absolutely fine. But push out to stretch your shoulder. Place your hand on the side of your chair and just rotate in the opposite direction. So you're pulling leg one way and turning the body the opposite way. Now bend your knee and placing your leg on your other leg, so you've got ankle above the knee. Just hold your foot, lift your arm up, and lean forward into a gluteal muscle stretch. So you're leaning forward over that leg. Lower the arm down and do that once again. So you're lifting your arm up. You're leaning your chest forward into your lap. You're rolling your spine up. You're going to lift the leg up once again. And as you lean forward, lower your leg back down. Okay, bring both arms up this time. Just lift the toes of the foot. Bring your chest forward so that you're leaning over the leg. This time it's the same hand to foot. Put your hand on the outside of your foot and bring that leg up. Okay, now we're going to push so that your knee is towards your armpit. You're pushing out, taking your leg out into an adductor stretch. The adductor's on the inside of the leg. And then bend your knee back in underneath your armpit. And then push out, just into that hamstring adductor stretch. And bend. As I say, you can hold up here, you can hold your trousers. And reach. Now bring your leg forward at that height. And lean forward, bringing your chest with you as you lean into the stretch. And bring your foot back. Once again, roll all the way up. Stretching the other leg out. Just take a strong stretch over the leg into that hamstring. If you want to make it harder, you lift your toes up. And then roll your spine back up. Lifting your arms. Lean flat back. Put your hands on your leg and lift your leg with as you roll up. And cross the leg over the other one, just a normal cross. Putting your opposite hand on your knee, rotate to look the other direction, over your shoulder. Keep pressure into your knee, inhale. Exhale, bring it back to center. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, bring it back to center. And from here, you're going to lift your arms up. Stretch forward, take that leg with you, placing your hand, your opposite hand on the foot, roll up and push your foot into your hand. So your leg's coming across you, rotate again to look over your shoulder. So you're putting this leg towards the side, you're opening your shoulder, you're getting a strong hamstring stretch. And then bend the knee, put the foot on the knee or the side of the ankle, and lean your body forward. Keep a grasp on your leg. Lean forward. Roll up. Lift up once again. Push out. Rotate around. Inhale. One last bend. And lean into that glute stretch. And then roll up. Lift your leg. Push out into it. Lower it onto the floor without falling down if possible. Bring the foot down. Roll your spine up. Lift both arms. We're rolling over our leg once again, and we're going to take the leg with the same hand this time. But this time, make sure you're holding the outside. Bend your knee so that you come up with your knee underneath your armpit. Rotate it out to the side. Push into the foot, into that adductor stretch. And again, bend. And reach. Okay, you're going to circle it to the front. In the hamstring stretch, lower your leg down, 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 down. And just let your foot drop. Roll your spine all the way up into a sitting position and bring your head up. Lovely. Okay, you don't have to change your chair around. I'm going to change it around so you can see. We're doing exercise now, which is sitting to stand. And we're going to be using our legs. Okay? So first of all, just having your feet further forward it makes it challenging. Having your feet too far back makes it too easy. So you want to just play around with the position of your feet. I would start with the heels just marginally further back than your knees, just a little bit further back, but not too wide. So, hip distance is good. So this is challenging your shoulder flexibility and your length of your spine and your core muscles. So when you lean forward, what you're trying to do is engage your core, engage your tummy, and bring your arms up so that your arms are in line with your ears and your body weight is coming forward so that I can feel my feet pressing. And I want to press really hard into my feet, take my weight forward and just hover my bum about an inch off the chair. Then sit back with control onto that chair and lower my arms down. So imagine it's all coming through your arms. You're reaching, the arms reach. Someone's pulling you through your wrist, you're engaging your tummy, taking your weight forward and just pushing with the feet to hover. Keep your head from dropping, guys. And then reaching back with the tail, really lengthening out your lower back. Bring your arms back. Let's do one more. So reach forward, bring the arms up, lean, engage, pull your ribs in the front, lean, and just hover. And then find the chair. You have to reach back into the chair and bring your arms down. Very good. Now, take one foot back so that you're sliding it back. You're on the ball of your foot, the other foot forward. So you're going to feel like a very wise person because you're going to put that elbow down on the knee. And that back leg is going to be pushing. So you lean your elbow or your forearm down and you reach forward with the arm. And the back leg is pushing. Now you're engaging your tummy and just give a little hover once again off that chair. Now keep the position as you reach back with your sit bone and lower your arm down. All right? Swap legs. Please feel free to unmute yourself if you need to ask a question. So reaching forward with your arm, lean. Take your body weight forward. It's as if you're being catapulted forward and up towards the junction of the ceiling. So lean into your arm and push with that back leg. Get that back glute working. And then hover back and lower the arm down. Lovely. Two more. So reach, elbow presses down, press up and hover, lower down and back. And really work on trying to keep that arm in line with your ear, your head in line with your arm. Push and hover, Bring your arm back, bring your bottom back. Well done. All right, now we're going back into the first one with both feet parallel, and we're going to come all the way up into standing and all the way down again. So we're reaching the arms forward. They are aiming for the junction of the ceiling and the wall. Engage your tummy, lean forward. Now with control, push off, stand up tall, bring your fingertips to the ceiling. Find that position again. So you're sending your bum outwards, reaching, 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 reaching for the chair. Place it back down, bring your arms back down. Two more. So reach and keep the arms high and lean. You're going up and forward rather than just straight up. So into that diagonal, keep the shoulders working, send the sit bones back, find the chair, lower the arms. Last one, you stay up, reach and lean and push and stand all the way up and lower your arms down. Great. Take your chair. This is time you want to make sure it's not going to slide. So if you can put it against something that's not moving, cupboard or something, and you have the back, the highest part towards you. All right? So start off walking back. And everyone's chair is going to be different, everyone's going to be a different height. That's really not important. Mine actually feels quite low, a little bit too low possibly. So, but I still want to reach out and get my heels below my sit bones. So not too far back, but just underneath. And a goodly reach towards the chair. And you know, you can hold, you can push, you can pull that chair as long as you keep it stable. From here, press down into the chair, round your back, let your head drop and just let your weight come forward. Once it's forward, press into your arms, lift your head, slide your shoulders down, lift your head and drop your head back down and roll all the way back, send your heels back. If your heels come off the floor a little bit, don't worry. We're trying to keep them more or less on the floor, but if they come off, that's okay. So once again, a cat stretch, curling from your tailbone, your lower back, your middle back, your upper back. And then uncurling through your head and neck and shoulders. From this position, drop the head round through the shoulders, just getting that articulation out through the spine as you send your tailbone back. Okay? So we're going to do that one more time and we're coming up onto our toes this time. So we're going to round the back. Don't come onto the toes yet. Lift your head. Come onto the toes when you have to, which is about here. Lifting the head and neck right up onto your tippy toes. Good. Now hold that position. Drop your head round your shoulders. Roll through the shoulders. Keep on the toes until you have to put your heels back down onto the floor and stick your bum out. And let your back sag a little bit. Once again, drop your head, drop your neck, roll up. Nice big high cat right up to the shoulders. Bring your weight over your chair and then lift the head. Now drop your head, round your shoulders, push back and drop the heels all the way down and send your tailbone back behind you. Now I'd like you just to walk yourself in towards your chair. So you've got this for balance. And we are going to take a stride back into a lunging position. So watch the front knee doesn't push too far forward. You want quite a long lunge with your heel backwards. And you're just going to reach your arms forward. So if you can really reach into your chair, the more the better. So you're pushing out into that position. Right, so just holding the position. I'd like you to take your, if you've got this leg forward, which is the leg closest to the screen, take your arm out to the side. Just circle it out to the side. Look at the hand. And then bring your hand back and place it back down onto your chair. The other hand spirals out. You're turning your rib cage. Try and keep your hips square. And bring the arm back. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale to rotate. Exhale to bring it back. And now, pressing into your front leg. You're going to come up into standing, hold, and place your foot back down. Other side, just lunge back. Push the heel back out. And open to the side, breathing in. And breathing out, bring your hand back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, use the chair. A little bit of pressure, push, land, toe to knee, and then bring your foot back down. Excellent. Right, take your other leg back. Right back this time. Right, big lunge. Take the first arm out to the side. Hold. So your back knee is slightly bent, your heel's lifted. Take the other arm out to the side. Hold. Good. Now, side bend over. Like an aeroplane. And back. Side bend. Over. Well done. Bring both arms to face forward. Open one arm to the side. Breathe in. Hold your balance. Remember your chair's there for a reason. If you need to put your hand on it, do use it. If you don't have to, don't. Right, now lift the arms up to the ceiling and really let your chest lift towards the ceiling. Bring your arms back. Place your hands on the chair. And in one step, right up, toe to knee, and bring your foot back down. Other side, reach back. Okay, so one arm off, other arm off. Remember it's there. And side bend. And side bend to the other side. Bring the arms back to parallel. Reach them forward. Open one out. Rotate, look at the hand. Bring it back to center. Rotate the other one out. Bring it back to center. Place both hands back onto your chair and in one step, bring foot to knee and lower your foot down. Excellent. Walk both feet back out again. So just send the feet out into a nice long line from your feet to your hands. Bring your heels together, your toes apart. And once again, lifting up your heels, come onto the balls of your feet. Press into your chair. Bring your weight forward so that you're still looking down, but your weight's over your chair. Pull your shoulders down, lift your head. Bend your elbows and come into a little press up. Now I want those elbows to squeeze into your sides and then push out. For 6, 2, press down on the chair and not pushing the chair away from you. Make sure your whole body goes forward. You're engaging your glutes, guys. I can't see everybody's bottoms, but I want them to be drum tight. Tummies, ribs pulling in. And then once you've pushed away on your 6, hold the position, everybody. Drop your head, round your shoulders. Round up through your middle back. Push your heels all the way down to the floor. Send your tailbone out and let your back hollow. Once again, into that cat stretch. So round up, lift your heels. Bring yourself up. Keep your head tucked, so you're bringing your weight forward, 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 forward. Draw your shoulders down, lift your head. Hold. Turn your elbows outwards slightly. Pull your shoulders down and 6 more press-ups. 6, 5, 4. Pull your shoulder blades down, everybody. They want to be squeezed into your ribs, underneath your armpits. Your tummy working, Your ribs pulled in, your shoulders slightly rounded. Push out, drop your head round. Bring yourself back, send your tailbone all the way out. And then just round your back up. Bring your legs forward. So you've still got your chair here. Right, reach. Actually, just bring yourself back. Let's just bring ourselves back into a tail out position. So you don't want to, on this one, you don't want to be too far away. Just want to be in this position. So on a normal bar, your bar would be up like that. Okay, so just imagine your chair back's a little bit higher. Right, now sticking your bum out. I want you to flex one foot, so really flex it. And bring it forward as if you're going to bring the sole of the foot right up towards the front wall. Then take your foot back, it's sliding along the floor, point it and lift your leg up. So you're in an arabesque position. So you may have to fiddle around and find the right position for your body. Okay? So engage your tummy, engage your ribs. Slide the same leg forward, bring it up. Don't let your back shape change. Bring your leg back, lift the leg up, and again, forward. Now curl your tailbone under you a little bit more and just see if you can bring that leg up higher. And then as you take your leg out, lift it up, your back goes flat. Once again, reaching forward. Exhale. And back. Keep the leg where it is. Now square yourself off. Make sure your hips are square. And you're going to do 4 knee bends with the standing leg. 4, 3, 2, right up into standing. 1, and slide your leg all the way back. Lift your heels, round your back, and just bring yourself forward again. Lift your head. Drop your head, round back. Drop the heels in parallel, center tailbone out. Slide the other leg forward, so you're bringing it forward, curling your tailbone underneath you, and lifting it up. So forward. Now, in Pilates, we call this the elephant. I have no idea why it's called the elephant, but you really, 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 really want to be using your tummy and pulling that leg up. It's the top of the hip flexors that are working. Last one. Bring the leg up, keep it there, and you're doing your 4 little knee bends. 2, 3, 4. Bring your leg back. And just do a little cat stretch again as you round your back. Bring your body forward. Drop your head. Roll down. Send your tailbone out. Bring the first leg forward. Bring it back. Reach it out. Hold. Take one hand off the chair. Take the other, take the other hand off the chair. Hold. Now, I want you to try and bring your hands towards the floor. And then bring them back up again. Then bring them forward. Then bring your leg forward. And onto your toes, all the way up, round up through your back. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. Last one back. We're on the other leg now. Drop your heels. Reach your leg back. Okay, hold that position. See if you can take one arm out, the other arm out. Hold your position. See if you can bring your arms down towards the floor. Keep the arabesque position. Bring the arms back up again. Bring one hand forward. Bring the other hand forward. Bring your feet back, heels together, toes apart, round your back. Bring yourself all the way up, ripple out again. Lift the chest, drop your head down, and just roll your body down over your legs. Just let everything feel very heavy. Roll your spine back up again. yourself up. Bring your head up. Drop your shoulders.